you will find that he is enough. That's what he wants us to see. Disposition. God has given me passions and appetites so strong I can do nothing but yield to them. To say I'm tempted by God, it uses this small 3-letter preposition. It carries the connotation of remoteness, distance, and indirection. James is saying, listen to this, that no one should say that God is ever indirectly responsible for temptation evil. He is in no way and to no degree responsible directly or indirectly for our being tempted. This is a lie that's as old as time. In fact, you love this passage. Listen to Genesis 3. We're in the garden now with Adam and Eve. Then the man said, the woman who you gave to be with me, she gave me of the tree. There it is. I was doing fine by myself. You said I need to help me, and I'm telling you, ever since you took that rib, I've been in trouble. And now, how's the woman going to respond to that? And the Lord said to the woman, what is this you have done? And the woman said, the serpent deceived me and I ate. Everybody's got somebody to blame. The Bible says, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone, nor does he himself tempt anyone. Temptation appeals to our desire for things. And before too long, you find yourself in a vice that it seems like very difficult to get out of. And it's because there's things through being tempted appeals to our desire for more. And you never even think about that as being wrong. But yet, oftentimes, that's the very thing that keeps you from doing the will of God in your life. It keeps you from supporting the work of God in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, don't tell me if there's something that keeps you from doing the will of God and keeps you from supporting the work of God, that it's right. And so temptation appeals. So God has no need to be supplied because he's completely sufficient. So when the Bible says God cannot be tempted by evil, the question's often said, well, if God was tempted, could God have sinned? And I believe that the answer would be no. Evil means base things. So let's listen to this. God is unable to be tempted. He is untemptable. God is unsusceptible to evil. Evil has never had any appeal for him. He is completely sufficient. Evil cannot promote even the slightest appealing try in the heart of God. God is without the capacity for temptation. He is invincible to the assaults of evil. He has no vulnerability to evil and is utterly impregnable to its onslaughts. God does test us to prove or improve our character, but God does not tempt us to evil. God allows the trials in which temptations can occur not to solicit believers to sin, but to move them to greater endurance.